wanna talk about it?
Oh, do you want to talk about the giveaway that I'm putting on Instagram right now? Because that's actually what I'm doing for real. That's a good segue.
Oh.
We're the Bourbon Junkies. I'm Dan. He's Sean. And we're going to do a giveaway. Okay. So, yeah, we're doing a giveaway. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on YouTube. Instagram, be more details.
Yeah.
And there will be a giveaway video, stuff like that. So, cool. All right. Tonight, we drink.
I get to finally taste. I want you to look him right in his stupid fucking face when I say this.
Do it right now.
Because he opened this
I did.
on Instagram the other day and posted him opening and drinking it without me.
I won this bottle.
Without me. We talked about like, yeah, we're gonna open bottles, let them sit, maybe come back to them, maybe take some notes about who's gonna drink what. Oh, it smells so good from here. And let's get a nice little
Please do. So yeah,
night.
we do 4 grain. Why did they do a 4 grain?
Ooh, because who doesn't need all 4 grains in one bourbon mash?
You wanna know why they did a 4 grain?
Because they already had 3?
I'm not telling you how I feel. I've had this. I like this idea better. One of us take a bottle home when we get a new bottle. One of us take a bottle home and we open. One of us opens.
It's funny because he's doing it first. Yeah.
With the
really
rare
expensive
bottle.
one, yeah.
But I like the idea because then you have the reaction of it's still a surprise for you. Or I do, whichever one, but in this situation, you.
It feels super weeded.
Well, it has weed in it.
Yeah, but I feel like that's like super predominant over the rye.
Okay.
I get to know it's 4 grain.
I would agree with
you. Knowing that fact, I feel like you really get the wheat sweetness over that rye spice.
Let's put it this way, and this is probably why you're thinking that right now. This smells relatively similar to Poor Man's Pappy that we have.
Holy shit, it really does actually.
Yeah. Big time. It's that really
nice
red fruit.
Let's not throw that out there because Poor Man's Pappy to combine.
Sure.
Secondhand is half of this.
Yeah, it is, but retail, it's the same price.
Man, it's really rich.
Yeah, I don't want to say what I feel about it. I had it the other night.
Super bright red fruit, caramel, slight bit of oak on the back end. I'm a really big fan of that.
It almost smells like
a slight note on finish.
It almost smells perfect.
Like there's almost a hint of finish to it. It's like because it's got such a depth on that red fruit smell.
It's got like the sherry finished fruits in it. Yeah,
it's amazing. Ooh.
It's I think the nose is almost perfect. I don't know what I would change, but it's red rounded fruits like strawberry, raspberry, ripe red apples. If you get into it a little more, it's got like a little bit of oak in it.
That might be one of the best damn things I've ever tasted.
It lingers and lingers. The proof, like being
the spice sits perfect.
The spice actually that comes out up front is kind of like an oaky barrel of spice, but then what it gets into like this weird subtle range of like sitting. Dude, the table will fully hide what's happening inside of your pants.
I'm having a real life crisis about this.
It's amazing.
What the actual frick?
It is amazing. It's a little better than when I opened it too. It's opened up a little.
I still smelling it. It really smells finished. Yeah. It's like such a deep red fruit.
Some spice up front from the proof, folds into a nice sweetness of like a fruity sweetness, a nice red fruity sweetness.
Jammy.
Yeah.
Dude, it's thick. It coats your mouth too.
Yeah.
Like really, you just get.
Dude, it folds into like a.
All the way around your mouth, you just get
pomegranate.
Yeah.
Like a ripe
dude, I'm so on board with
man.
that. Like
the finish too, for sure. It just gives me happiness. You know what I mean? This was a weird bottle because it was like a bottle that it's. I don't.
This is intimidating going up to because there's a lot of clout around this bottle.
There's a lot of hype on this bottle.
A lot.
This is a 2017. I've heard that the 2017 is better than the 2018, but I've also heard the 2017 and 2018 are the same batch, released in different years.
Jesus, dude.
Don't know. Don't care. They're both. This is amazing. So here's the thing. It was hard to open. Oof. This is one of the only bottles we've waited to open.
Oh, 100%.
We've gotten. We opened a George C. Stagg damn near immediately.
Yeah.
Pappy 23 opened right away. So as soon as we saw Levi, Old Rip 10 opened right away. For some reason, a lot
of those were not on film, though, was also the issue.
That was a long time. Those were years ago.
Yeah. But this one literally sat on the shelf for what, 2 months?
At least a month and a half. Which is weird because stuff doesn't.
We're not about collecting. We're about drinking. And
yeah, it didn't sit on the shelf to sell. It just sat on the shelf as like I don't know if I want to open that.
It hurts. So secondary, when you just talk about a solid $400
George C. Stagg-ish range.
Yeah, this is a George C. Stagg secondary.
It's one of the more balanced things I think I've had. It's one of the more well-rounded things I think I've had.
I literally just had E.H Taylor Seasoned Wood.
This is better. I feel like, so here's the thing.
There's no way you could give me this and I wouldn't think it's finished.
This is more balanced.
Well, it isn't finished, sorry.
This is more balanced than the season. So the complexity isn't insane.
It's not. It's just fucking
amazing. But it's so well balanced. It's so well done and finished up. So it's apparently, the press release, according to this, is 12 years old. Which is a good range, dude. Realistically, bourbon 8 to maybe 14. That's usually the sweet spot. All right, dude. So according to Buffalo Trace, these are 4 grains E.H. Taylor himself would have had access to in the late 1800s.
Good for him.
That's why they were.
What is this mash bill? Do we know?
It's
question marks. All question marks.
Unknown or whatever. We want to extract everything we like from both the rye.
I need to edit this.
Oh, this is a good idea. No, don't edit this part. We wanted to extract everything we like from both the rye and the wheat mash bills we use.
All right.
That's really interesting. I never thought about it like that because there's not much else about it. Because it's Buffalo Trace.
Yeah, they
between
have a high rye and
between the Wellers, between a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
But then between like the mash bill 2s, the other E.H. Taylor stuff, that's a
bit,
really good idea.
Yeah. Throw a little bit of everything at it.
It's almost like they know what they're doing.
Just blended.
What do you mean? Yeah, it's not single barrel. It's bottled and bond. It's 1 season, 1 distiller, 100 proof, 12 years apparently.
Ish.
It's an unlisted age statement, but Buffalo Trace said it was 12.
This hurts my soul. This might legitimately be one of the best bottles I've ever had.
Here's what I'll say. I'm a fan of Colonel Taylor stuff, right? I haven't had Tornado. I haven't had Cured Oak. We've had Seasoned Wood.
We had Seasoned Wood.
That's a different palate. That's a different profile, though. That's why.
I did like it.
It was a really specific profile.
It was.
What else do you want to say about this?
If you like a finished bourbon.
If you like
sweeter bourbon.
There you go. You could say that.
There's no end to our gradient that we could put this at.
Dude, retail's like 80. No, whoa. Saying that out loud seems. I held one of these in my hands. I didn't get it.
Went to Kentucky and there was 4 of these sitting on the shelf, and he told me it's $600 a piece. I almost burned down his store for it. But
and then you thought, and then you tasted it and went, shit, $600.
That's still bad.
I'll trade my George C. Stagg.
Do not spend $600 on this, please and thank you.
If you're balling out of control, let's pretend 600 for you is around 200 for us. I would buy this.
There's no way you don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If 600 for you is around 200 for me.
I'm
buying all 4 of them. So. Okay, so yeah. Oh,
there's
great.
literally
we didn't do grades.
Quadruple
cool.
plus.
All right, that was hard. Yeah, it's that's easily top 3 whiskeys I've ever had.
Yeah.
We're talking around retail. Let's say 150, whatever.
That's not even
$150.
a finger for top 3.
If I saw this for $200, I would
buy it. I would buy it.
Several triggers.
I would definitely buy it. There's no reason you don't buy it.
If I could trade a George T. Stagg for 2 of these, I wouldn't think about it. I'd trade them. And I love George T. Stagg now. I'm a huge fan.
Oh, man.
Unfortunately, I can't. I can trade 1 for 1, and I only have 1 that's unopened. So I probably won't trade it.
I might.
All right, whiskey's fucking great. Anyway, so we're the Bourbon
This is
Junkies.
especially great.
This is especially great. We're the Bourbon Junkies.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, please.
Do all those.
Thank
We're
you.
super fantastic and super grateful for all that things.
We're super fantastic. Patreon in the thing, description below. Yeah, there are rewards over there, behind the scenes over there, some other stuff. You'll see like what we're gonna put out before we put it out, stuff like that.
For sure, the behind the scenes is where it's at.
Behind the scenes is not appropriate for work or children. So
Yeah,
just a heads up. Not that the show is, but that's less. Yeah, if you see this in a bar, for sure try it.
Oh my
if
God.
you can afford $400 secondary,
$40 a pour, worth it.
Worth
Try
a
it.
pour for sure.
Worth a pour for $40.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for all your support. We appreciate you. Thanks for appreciating us and supporting us. Check out the giveaway.
Oh yeah, that's coming up.
What else? I don't know. That's it. Cool.
Proofs in the pour.
The proof has never been more in the pour.
See ya.
No, I won that bottle fair square. That's mine. That one is mine.
Bye.
You want to split that one? It's $20.
Ah!